車終着駅でお荷物の引き渡しとなります。
May I have your attention, please? The baggage space will be crowded just before we arrive. Please pick up your baggage and get ready to get off before the train arrives at your stop. If you do not remember the combination number of the lock, you can get your baggage at the terminal station.
各位旅客请注意，为了避免列车到站时的拥挤，请提前准备好您的行李。如忘记行李架的密码，您的行李只能到终点站才能提取。 승객 여러분께 안내 말씀드리겠습니다. 열차 도착 시에는 매우 복잡하오니 미리 내리실 준비를 해주시기 바랍니다. 대형 선반의 비닐 번호를 잊으신 경우에는 열차 종착역에서 짐을 찾으시기 바랍니다.
That's our hotel. We just spent like 2 hours trying to get up to here and it's closed. There's this modern temple or shrine, I don't know the difference, it's right across the highway from the hotel. So that's the gate and that's where you can wash your hands. That's the front. I haven't seen one of these before actually. We've only been going to look at the old ones. These are some rude drinks. 僕が好きになるかどうかは僕には大切だから。僕は自分が好きになった人を命かけて落としたいとか、口説きたいとか、そんなことにしようみたい。お客さんにこれです。時間使ってもらったから今。問題です。僕ガクトは食料品を買うときにあることをお約します。なんでゆっくりズームしてるの？それは店員さんが楽しくなってよくなります。一体僕は何をするのでしょうか。さあ、ガクトさんにセクシーな出題いただきました。ガクトさんが食料品を買う際にある変わったことをして店員さんを困らせてしまうそうなんです。一体何をするのでしょうか。I don't remember if I talked about the earthquakes at all. I haven't looked back on my footage or anything, but a lot of you probably heard that a few days ago there were a couple of big earthquakes down in the southwestern side of Japan, I want to say. They mostly affected Kumamoto. I didn't feel them anywhere up where we were, so everyone up here is doing okay. I know Michaela lives in that area and she's been doing some fundraising, so if you want to help out or know more about the situation, you can go look at her channel. I've been seeing some footage of it on TV here in Japan and it's really sad. Thankfully not as big of an earthquake that happened a few years ago, but still the devastation is really sad. And I also saw some footage on TV last night of people supporting each other and a lot of messages that the people of Japan are sending each other to show support and to help each other out, which was really, I don't know, heartwarming. Yeah, so anyway, I'm leaving Japan today and I'm packing up my stuff for the last time. I'm trying not to be too sad about leaving Japan and think about the things that I'm looking forward to when I get home. We've been gone for 3 weeks and it feels like a year. It feels like I've been gone for so long. I'm really looking forward to seeing my bunnies at home, of course. I really miss them and I hope they're doing okay. Ew, there's a bunch of dead spiders in this window that I'm sitting in front of. I'm really looking forward to a bunch of like creature comforts, I guess you could say, that I left at home. Like all of my skincare products and hair and like girly stuff like that, like my electric toothbrush that I didn't bring with me because it's heavy. I'm really looking forward to filming my haul videos, and of course I'm looking forward to seeing my friends and family again. Not that I've even been gone that long, like I've gone 3 weeks without seeing my family before, but you know. I'm trying not to complain in like every video, but the food situation here has been really hard. It's been kind of difficult for me to find something I can eat like every meal. I've kind of like ended up eating like wheat and stuff like every day, which I'm not supposed to eat, but it got to the point where I just was like starving and really frustrated. Thankfully it hasn't made me super sick and I'm pretty much fine. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff I'm gonna miss about Japan. I'm trying not to keep on thinking about my YouTube friends and how this may have been the only time I could ever meet them in person. I'm trying not to think about the future too much because I'm going home to not having a job, being really unsure of what I'm gonna do with my life, and that is on my mind. I'm also trying not to think about all the things that I wanted to do in Japan I didn't get to. There's just so much that's interesting to see in Japan and so many different things to do, and even though I was here for 3 weeks and I did so much every single day, there's still like a list of stuff that I didn't do yet and I have to save for next time, which is something to look forward to. And you know, I don't really have to regret it this time around because I did get to do so much already. Some stuff I'm really gonna miss about Japan is like some things they just seem to do better and make more sense than at home. Like I know that the no central heating thing is kind of a pain in the ass during the winter and like the cold parts of Japan, but at home we have central heating obviously, but it's kind of wasteful if you're heating like your basement and like all these rooms that you don't really use that much. It makes a lot more sense environmentally to just heat or cool the room that you're in. Japan has air conditioners that do both, which just makes the most sense out of anything. Like in Ontario you have central heating as default, but you don't have air conditioning as default, even though it gets really hot in the summer. And if you want air conditioning, it has to be installed as a separate system. And at that house we stayed in Kyoto, the laundry machine washed the clothes and dried them. And that's just another thing that seems to make sense. Like why would you not have one machine that does both instead of two machines taking up more space that do separate functions that are related to each other? The toilets too, I know everyone says this, but like the toilets are amazing. Like why would you not have a bidet in your toilet? Why would you not have like a heated seat? And just the public transit system here is so amazing. I had to buy a car at home because the public transit system kept getting worse and worse until like the only bus that ran to my work, which I don't even work at anymore, got cut. Like the service got cut in half. So the transit system here is so amazing. You can get anywhere you want to go. It's really fast, it's really efficient. It is a little expensive if you're paying like for each ticket, but I definitely recommend getting the JR pass if you are a foreigner coming to vacation in Japan. You can't get it if you're moving to Japan, or if you already have like a work visa. You can only get it on a temporary visa. I really enjoy having a car at home, but if I lived in Japan you wouldn't need to have a car at all. Maybe if you lived in the countryside you do, but like if you live near the cities at all, you don't need it. It seems like the vast majority of people here really try hard at their jobs, and everyone, or almost everyone, like as a generalization, everyone really wants to do their best and make sure everything is running well. At home, it seems like everyone goes to their job just waiting for it to be over. And here, everything seems to run really efficiently, really comfortably, because it seems like everyone is working together to make sure that it's doing so. And it's just not like that at home at all. Like people do not give a shit at home. They don't care about making sure the system runs well, or like the buses are on time, or you know, like you got the correct change. Something that amazed me were the hotels. I'm sure there's some in North America, but I've never seen this, where you have to put your key card in to activate the electricity in the room, and that keeps people from wasting electricity when they're not using it. So I thought that was really cool. And they also have these little flashlights, and I don't know if they're for like emergencies or like if you just need to get up in the night, but they're these little mini flashlights that only turn on when you take them out of the holder for them. And I've never seen those in Canada before either, but it's just such a good idea. Like I would have that in my bedroom, I guess. Oh, and the food and the drinks, like alcoholic beverages, are much cheaper here. Definitely gonna miss that. And the whole not tipping thing, I've mentioned that before. I'm looking forward to going home. I'm gonna miss a lot about Japan, and yeah, I'm gonna go finish packing up now and see you guys in Canada. Bye.